Some places have historic stories, and the echoes of the past seem to reverberate all around them. Some places have haunting stories of ghosts and the supernatural, to make people scared. Then there are some places that are creepy, just like that. Maybe there are deaths involved in their stories, or maybe their appearance is spine-tingling, or maybe they make the hair raise, just like that. Stay tuned as we uncover a few creepy places that can give you the chills. 10. British Sea Forts. The Maunsell Forts in the Thames and Mersey estuaries are fortified towers that were built during the World War II, to defend the United Kingdom at a time when the region was facing severe attacks from the sky. In the mid-1960s, they were reoccupied for pirate radio. Several of the original forts have been destroyed over the years. Today, the remaining concrete sea monsters still stand out at the sea, defunct, rusting and rotting away. The abandoned forts can be quite a creepy sight. 9. Abandoned Laboratory, Russia. The Soviet Army once operated a secretive neuroscience laboratory in Moscow, but they were forced to abandon it abruptly. In their haste, they left behind a haunting legacy, a collection of pickled specimens that remain to this day. Among the remnants, one can find slides of brain cross-sections, skinned animal heads, and numerous actual brains, preserved in jars. These eerie relics are a testament to the groundbreaking research conducted by neuroscientists within the lab's walls. Behind the doors of this clandestine biochemistry facility, scientists once delved into the mysteries of human and animal brains, seeking answers to the intricacies of the mind. Now, the lab lies deserted, its contents a macabre reminder of the past. The brains, once the focus of intense study, sit in solitude, a haunting reminder of the lab's former purpose. The air is thick with the weight of abandoned knowledge, and the silence is only broken by the whispers of the past, echoing through the empty corridors. 8. Domes of Arizona. Deep in the Arizona desert, a peculiar sight awaits. The concrete domes, built in 1982 by a circuit board manufacturing company, stand as an enigmatic testament to abandonment. These incomplete structures seem to defy purpose, as if they were abruptly halted mid-construction, leaving behind only questions. With no story to tell and no future in sight, they've become a magnet for illicit activities. Illegal dumpers, graffiti artists, and rowdy teenagers have all claimed these strange formations as their own. The dome's bizarre shapes only add to their mystique. Some resemble flying saucers, while others stretch out like caterpillars, frozen in time. There's something unsettling about these silent, decaying sentinels, as if they're whispering secrets to the desert wind. Their presence is a haunting reminder of the transience of human endeavors, leaving us to wonder what secrets they might hold, and what stories they might tell if only they could speak. 7. Chernobyl Amusement Park, Ukraine. The Pripyat Amusement Park is the symbol of the Chernobyl disaster, one of the most catastrophic nuclear accidents the world has witnessed. Opened briefly on April 27, 1986, to entertain the people before announcing the necessary evacuation of the city due to the disaster that had occurred a few kilometers away, the park stands abandoned today, with its Ferris wheel, representing sadness of the incident. To add to the sadness and creepiness, photographers place stuffed toys for snaps. 6. Belitz Military Hospital, Germany. The Belitz Heilstätten Hospital, where Adolf Hitler and Erich Honecker were treated after sustaining ailments and injuries during the World War I. The sanatorium remained intact till the World War II. Today, the huge military hospital complex is a deserted place, haunted by the ghosts of the past. The operating tables and beds are rusting away. The vine-covered buildings are empty corridors, with paint peeling of the graffiti-covered walls are a reminder of the fall of the Nazi rule. 5. The Overton Bridge, Scotland. In Scotland, the Overton Bridge stands as a haunting sentinel, its Gothic structure exuding a captivating magnificence that belies a dark and sinister history. Since its construction in the early 19th century, this bridge has witnessed over 600 suicides, a staggering number that has earned it a reputation as a hub of tragic despair. But what makes this bridge even more unsettling is the bizarre phenomenon of canine suicides. Over the decades, more than 50 dogs have inexplicably leapt to their deaths from the bridge, leaving behind a trail of puzzled owners and unanswered questions. Is it mere coincidence, or is there something more sinister at play? The Overton Bridge seems to hold secrets and stories that refuse to be silenced, its eerie presence a constant reminder of the mysteries that lie beneath its ancient stones. 4. Jatinga, India. Jatinga, a small village in India, is slowly shedding its troubled past as a hotbed of terrorist activity, and is now embracing its newfound reputation as a tourist destination. However, amidst the village's resurgence, a peculiar and long-standing enigma remains: the infamous bird suicide ground. Every year, between September and October, hundreds of birds converge on this site, only to meet their untimely demise, mostly between the eerie hours of 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. Theories abound, but the exact reason behind this bizarre phenomenon remains a mystery. Some attribute it to disorientation caused by the unique combination of altitude, wind speed, fog, and weather conditions, which may be causing the birds to become mesmerized by the artificial light sources set up by locals, ultimately leading them to their doom. As the village welcomes visitors with open arms, the bird suicide ground stands as a haunting reminder of nature's unexplained secrets, leaving everyone who witnesses this spectacle with a lingering sense of wonder and unease. Moanok, Uzbekistan. The Aral Sea once used to be the fourth largest lake in the world. But, today, it stands shrunken and dried up, due to the cotton plantations started by the Soviet Union as early as the 1940s. As a result, the seawater has evaporated, leaving layers of highly salted sand. Here stand hulks of stranded ships, converting the place into a graveyard of ships. Children play around and camels walk past this cemetery of ships, but the rusting landlocked ships, alienated in this desert, are indeed chilling. 2. Xochimilco, Mexico. This island of the dolls has to be the creepiest place in Mexico. Santana Barrera, a loner, collected broken dolls and their parts from canals and rubbish tips, and as a tribute to a dead girl he once found, hung them from branches or tied them to trunks to prevent evil spirits, and believed them to walk around the island at night. The hanging dolls with empty eyes, matted hair and scabbed skin, and the decapitated heads and amputated body parts everywhere can give the jeepers. 1. Candido Godoy, Brazil. Welcome to the enigmatic town of São Pedro, where the norm is defied in a most unexpected way. This place boasts a twin birth rate that's a whopping 18% higher than the global average. Locals attribute this phenomenon to the sinister presence of Joseph Mengele, the Nazi doctor who allegedly conducted twisted experiments in the area during the 1960s. Others claim that the mineral-rich water in the region holds the secret to this twinning trend. While scientists have debunked these theories, new research suggests that immigrant families who settled in São Pedro may have brought a variant gene with them, which could be the key to this mystery. Whatever the reason, one thing is clear: São Pedro is a place where the ordinary rules of biology don't quite apply. There are many other creepy places that have a hair-raising effect upon the visitors. The surrealism of these places is an unsolved and undefined mystery that makes them creepy, yet magnetic. Thank you for watching. See you on our next adventure.